Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for EU5 as we continue our run here with the Principality of Kyiv. Obviously, very early on, so not a lot has happened. We did start building some carpenters guilds because we were low on furniture in our market by quite a bit. We also need jewelry, fine cloth, beer, things like that. But for now, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we can't call in our allies. Please join me because that will help me out a lot. Be very happy with that. Unraised levies, obviously we want to raise all of our levies. Raise all levies. A decent number of soldiers, which is awesome. I actually think, can't we... Let's say we can recruit regulars too. We don't have the money for it right now, but maybe I should have thought about doing this instead of building some of the other things. But once we get the Carpenters Guilds, that will help with finances. I think we can win this first war without these, but we do have the ability to get some regulars, although we don't have any manpower. So we probably should figure out how to get that. So never mind. Maybe we can't get regulars yet because we have no manpower. Why did it say we could recruit them? Oh, just from culture stuff. So weird. Huh. I'm not sure if I understand this because I thought we would need the actual manpower to grab these. I'm misunderstanding something here. I'm sure of it. There are no regulars in progress. Oh, you know what? I bet it is. I bet if we had the manpower, this is the maximum number of regulars we could have with no matter what our manpower is. Okay, so that's probably something like that because obviously we can't click on any of these and we don't have the money for them. So, but we could build some things that give us manpower later on and we might start focusing on that relatively early on. All right. So let's unpause here. So we're actually at war with all of these guys. Isn't there like a wartime map mode? Tactical, maybe? I mean, diplomacy, sort of. I mean, I know I could go into this menu. I just thought there might be down here already, but it's not. So if we come over here, though, we can go to... Oh, actually, maybe it is something else. Maybe the diplomacy one would work for this. Could be told I can already see who we're with, so I'm not super worried about it. All right, let's unpause. Let's get our regulars brought up. And hopefully be able to jump on these guys relatively quickly without them ganging up on us too much. Our first war in EU5. Probably could go a little bit faster speed, but I'm a little nervous to go too fast right here at the very beginning. All right, let's grab everybody. And I don't know, let's bring them somewhere centrally located. Hopefully not get jumped on before we get there. Would like to jump on these soldiers though as quickly as possible. Honestly, we might just... A little dangerous. I'm actually going to bring them a little closer because I'd like to get these 5,000 guys into the mix as quickly as possible. Also, let me come in here and where's our army? Let's where's the attachment rolls? Gotta be in here somewhere. Attachment. Unit allows our units to attach to us. So our allies could come attach to us if they want to. Would be the idea here. Is that a general? Oh, did they like recruit a bunch of like little generals and then we got a better one once we get there? This is not good. Prosperity decreases by 30%. We're in despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of measles. That is definitely not good. All right, I don't like that you're going through that territory, but hopefully we can get here grouped up and jump on this 1900 group very, very quickly. In fact, we might probably just want to go in with this group as soon as these like just get all together here and not wait for the full contingent here. Let's just jump in on these guys because I want to get these guys out of the way before his friends show up. These other guys can help out. Come closer. And we'll figure it out there from there. One thing I do want to throw out there is that there is a new feature in the game. I guess it's new. I mean, maybe an improved feature in the game of these objectives that we can do. So we can like carpet siege. We can defend the coast, defend home territory. We can focus siege, things like that. So once we deal with the troops here, we can kind of do a little bit more of automation with that as well. So again, everything in this game is automated. I'm actually going to click on the troops themselves because what it will do is it will actually chase them down. Which will be helpful. Because I assume once we get here, they're going to start running. They are going to try a move, but we will definitely have the victory here. Now, there's 1,000 troops coming in from over there. We've got to be careful with them. Actually did not win that by as much as I thought we would, but we are okay. Let's get everybody grouped up. I want to jump on all of these little stacks of troops as much as possible. Kind of rather just be a death blob for now until we can get some of this stuff dealt with. Why are you not gripping? There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and just chase this army down. Deal with that. And then once we chase all these armies down, we should be safe to kind of... I don't know if we'll do carpet sieging, but there's a lot of land here, so maybe carpet sieging would be good. This unhappy estate's not great. Okay, we jumped on that pretty quickly. Now, what I would like to probably do is piece somebody out early. Who are you? Are you, like... I'm gonna look at your... Are you like a subsidiary of somebody? Rivals? Overlord. Okay, you are the vassal of the guys we're going after, so... That's fine. We might just, again, siege all this stuff down relatively quickly here. Are we able to see the balance of the forces? Not really. Did you ever bring anybody? You actually have quite a few troops that are not coming yet, but hopefully they'll come soon. Let's try out the objective thing first, real quick. Let's just say, let's focus siege. And we want to focus siege, yes, this area. And we'll start with, I don't know, Cherniv, because that is sort of our goal. Actually, I just want all of it. Let's focus siege all of that for now. Let's just see what happens. Might actually speed up a little bit here. We can go to speed 4, I think, relatively safely. Request food access. I think I'm okay with this. We want to be friends with our friends. It's possible a little bit of carpet sieging would be okay here. I mean, truth be told, I'd probably be okay with our allies not joining on us right now. And just helping to siege stuff down. Because their 1800 stacks should be fairly survivable as long as they don't go too far away. Oh, they're actually going to go jump on you? What? Is that the right move? I don't know if that was the right move, my friend. Okay, opposing military schools. The occasional hostilities that erupt in our opposing military schools have become more frequent as of late. If we do not intervene soon, we risk further disunity within our armed forces. We change societal values by 5 towards offensive. Defensive or both. Let's go look at our society values here. So offensive versus defensive. I mean, right now I want to be very offensive. So I think we'll go with attack. We're going to be very aggressive with these smaller guys right now. I'm not really worried about having to be defensive yet. I mean, the only one I'd really have to be defensive against, I think, is Lithuania here. The Horde's not going to attack us or anything like that, right? Because we're a subsidiary of them. Hungary maybe eventually. And of course, as the Byzantines get a little bit bigger. So I'm not saying we'll never have to defend, but I think early on here, we're going to be doing a lot more attacking. I'm not super concerned about that. You guys just didn't have a lot of... Is that morale? Is that green bar? I assume. Obviously, we're sieging down the capital first here. You know, you guys can just go siege some smaller things for me. That would be fine. I'd be okay with that. I'm not sure where this guy's armies went off to. I mean, the battle this guy lost lowered just a little bit of war score, but it should be fine in the grand scheme of things. Not super concerned about it. Can we please get a tick on these 35? Losing a lot of attrition. Actually, with the snow, I bet the snow is really hurting us, isn't it? Okay. We did get that. Do I dare, like, split you up? I might actually split you in half. Yeah, let's just split you in half. And then see if you guys will go to different spots. Do I need to tell you again? Focus siege. I mean, honestly, just the entire area. And then the same thing with the other army here as well. I can, you already have one? I think you both already have one. Okay, no, yours is focus siege. Yours is not yet selected. Okay. You're going to also focus siege, same area. I just want to kind of split you guys up a little bit without maybe doing carpet sieging right now. We'll see if that actually works. Or are you just going to go to the same spot? Where are y'all going? I clicked the wrong spot to focus siege? I just realized it sieged down the entire area. I didn't realize it was going to do that. Ah, that's how that works. Never mind. I was not aware that that's how that functioned. I thought maybe it was going to have to do each individual little province. I mean, I'm not super worried about him sitting there right this second. Although if this gets a little bit lower, we're going to have to move something over there, I'm sure. Presumably our 4K stack would be enough. Is it time for cannons yet? These sieges need to go faster. At least this one's progressing a little bit. I mean, if he starts to make more progress than we do, we'll have to... Okay, like I said, if he starts making more progress than we do, he did get ahead of us there. Alright, this one's almost there. I mean, if our allies will stay with us, which we are... Okay, that's why he's attached to us, because this one actually says attached. If our allies will stay with us, we might be able to jump on him with this group here. Alright, support for dissidents abroad. Golden dissidents, okay. We can support them. Our Znat gains some satisfaction. We lose some money, though, and we don't really have money right now. And the Golden Horde loses opinion of us. I don't really want to lose prestige either, though. Although prestige is going up at least. And then satisfaction. I mean, that is probably not ideal. Currently, satisfaction is... it's actually above the equilibrium. We're actually going down. Losing 10%, that might not actually be the end of the world. You know what? I am going to go ahead and just do that. I don't really like the prestige, but both those numbers would now go up, which means that we're actually ticking in the correct direction, so to speak. So maybe for a moment it's not that big of a deal. Are we going to win this one before he gets to that one? Hopefully. I mean, I don't know why we haven't won this one yet. That's annoying. Okay, so I actually didn't know we had one of those. Let's see. Go look at our... How do I see our country? Like relationships. Is that under diplomacy? Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't really know if I fully understand this, but this is interesting. Okay. Is that more of a religious organization, I'm guessing? That makes sense. Can we please get this siege over here? Now, I don't know that we're going to be able to grab all of this stuff. Obviously, we'll grab as much as we can. Oh, so that one did just do a tiny province. Why did this do all of it? I'm not sure if I fully understand that right this second. But... Or is that just its own little country? Let me see. No, it's part of... Okay, I actually don't know if I fully understand that. Maybe it's a province. Yeah, I don't know if I really understand it. I'm trying to figure that out. Why did it grab all of it now and only grab part of it? Still things to learn. I mean, EU4 did not have it broken down into these little sub-provinces the same way. So this is definitely different in that regard. Oh, you actually might be able to grab this. We should probably come over here and jump on you before you can grab it. Hopefully we're not too late. You win it on this tick. I mean, come on. That was just not fair. Okay, we got there in time. And they lost, so... Oh, assault ability. Our Chancellor reports ruthless. That's actually very helpful right now. Alright, back to focus sieging in this whole area. And we'll just get that going. I mean, we should be able to 100% this war relatively quickly. was like, why didn't I grab that one? But that one is actually getting controlled because of the fort. That is very convenient. Prosperity decreases. Smallpox now. First we have measles, now smallpox. Oh, actually, are we already at 100%? Then why? What about these other ones? Aren't these guys bad guys too? I want to finish this off. Okay, a lot of these are actually being flipped because of forts. Wow! Forts are powerful in this. I mean, I know that forts could do adjacency recaptures in EU4, but could it do offensive captures? I actually don't remember. It's been so long. Hey, we got a daughter. Awesome. All right, I still kind of want 100% all of this just to see what we can do here. I mean, we could individually piece people out. I don't know that we're going to mess with that because we are already going to be, why aren't you taking that? You know, it looks like they're done. So if I were to grab you, maybe over there, would you actually start taking that? Yes. Maybe we don't take it because we don't need it? Oh no. I just like taking everything. I like 100%ing things. And I know we're technically already at 100%, but I want to see it at 100%, like the map. All right. Well, now we're definitely at 100%. Unless we're at war with somebody else that I'm not aware of. Hey, do we actually have allies down here? Interesting. Okay. So let's get into this and see if we can do for peace. Isn't there like an automated way to recommend something here? I thought there was a button for that. I could have sworn there's a button for that. Maybe it's back here. No. I really thought there was. I'm sure I'm blind. I could have sworn I've seen somebody. I've watched a couple guys play online on YouTube, and I thought I'd seen it. That's all right. We will. Ah, okay. She suggested peace offer by the AI. They would give us that. I mean, it's tempting. It does give us Rilsk over here. A few other things. Can we see provinces? Is that going to be political? No. Where's provinces at? I'm sure it's right in front of my face, and I am blind as a bat. I want to see. I am sure there is something here that I'm just missing. Be able to see like if it's part of certain provinces, right? I can almost guarantee it's here, but I'm just not seeing it. There we go, provinces. So, okay, that's... So we're actually starting to get some provinces that we don't. I mean, this will complete this one. These down here. I'd almost rather just complete all of that than grab something else. So, what I might do is say... Get rid of Rilsk here. Where's Rilsk? I don't see it. Can I just unselect it? Yeah, I can. Unselect you, unselect you, unselect you, unselect you. If I just grab all of that, they will accept that. So at least it's a full province. We're already grabbing these two, right? For these provinces, right? Move. Okay, we have to keep those. Okay, that's fine. Because I want that province completed. And then we don't have any of these. Maybe it's not good. Maybe it is better to have little pieces of other provinces, but I kind of just like the idea of getting an entire province. And can we like shift? No, we can't. Okay. A little bit of gold. Get a bunch of provinces. I mean, there might be a way to make a vassal and do other things, but honestly, I think I'm kind of okay with this. It gets us a good chunk of land and just get us started on something. Now, if we come back over here, Chernihiv is going to be cut in half. Well, not cut in half. I'm sorry. It's over here as well. It's going to be cut about by a third, maybe. But we're taking probably the best part because we're taking the capital and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and go for that. Let's see if that would be good. Oh, I should have checked the aggressive expansion. Oops. That was my bad. But it was close to the recommended one, so that's why I wasn't super worried about it. Looks like the only one that would join is alternative. So obviously by themselves, they cannot be a coalition. And then the following provinces are not integrated. So we would like to start working on integration. Do we want to keep going with control, or actually, you know what? I think the military is what the is the guy that does integration. I could be wrong. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah. So we do want our military guy doing this. That would be amazing. I'm actually going to integrate this one first. We might actually change both of you guys integrating. Even though you're going to go slower because your military is terrible. It at least starts making progress, and the sooner we integrate that, the better. And I think that'll be fine until we get both of those. All right, I'm kind of happy with that. I mean, we already... Oh, I was experimenting with removing that. I didn't mean to actually remove it. I didn't think it worked. My bad. Okay, well, that's humorous. Lesson learned. Be very careful with what you're clicking on. But I thought it didn't actually remove it because it would prevent us from moving forward. So that's why I didn't notice that. But obviously we would have taken that. That's funny. Not the end of the world. We'll get that eventually, but it is kind of funny. Okay. Who would be our next target? I mean, you guys were obviously at a truce with, right? So, because we just declared war with you, right? So, how... Let me see. And where do we see truces, just so I can know that what to look for? Overlord. Oh, actually, Overlord is alternative. Okay. Where do we see truces? Rivals, enemies. Oh, right there. Sorry, it would be the peace leaf, the little olive branch. Duh. Yeah. So we have a truce for quite some while, and if we try to attack them sooner, then we will take a big hit. I still hate that I accidentally unclicked that. It didn't look like it was unclicked, but it's just because of how the outline was looking. Wrong map mode, and I probably would have seen it if I'd been in the other map mode. Not the end of the world. I would love to go after one of these guys, obviously, but we're not going up against Lithuania. That is, even though we're only slightly weaker, that is still just not something we want. What about you? Oh, you actually are allied with our ally. If we could flip our ally to our side, we would be stronger than these guys and could start working on them a little bit. So that would be amazing. Yeah, that would be amazing. So I would like to improve relations with you. Probably should have already been doing this, but let's improve relations with you for now. We've got, you know, other diplomatic stuff we could be doing, but let's start with that. And then, of course, our armies. We definitely want to ban all levies, send them back home. We have some devastated locations. Hopefully they will recover eventually. Hey, furniture. Furniture is actually starting to get a little bit better. Did we already build those two things? Looks like we did. Unhappiest states are the Cossacks. How concerned about that are we? Are they really unhappy? Is it because is it anything below 50% unhappy? Because if that's the case, then they will never be happy at the current rate. I mean, 25% is the number that I'm seeing there. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, these guys are above 50%. They got a little happy face. So maybe that's all it is. But they are moving downwards. Maybe we got to do something to give them something here. Allow tribesmen to migrate. I want ability to move up a little bit. Efficiency of our cabinet. I actually like that a lot. Doesn't give them quite as much power as this top one. But again, makes our cabinet more efficient. You know, let's go for it. Maybe there's a reason not to do that, but... Oh, it did lower everybody else a bit. So now our people's equilibrium is going to be in a dangerous spot. Now your equilibrium's at 450, so we should be okay. It'll start moving back up, right? In theory? Yeah, it's moving towards 50. So as long as it gets back above 50, I think we're okay. And you're moving down, but not too far. Okay, no, I think this is okay. Everybody's going to be happy. I mean, it's not great that those guys are not happy, but they'll get happy very quickly. Some of our resource gathering operations like employees. Okay. Hopefully that will resolve itself soon. Buildings are unprofitable to glass guilds. Buildings missing employees, more glass guilds. Producers, of course, and then okay. All right. Well, that was a successful war other than me just misclicking that. I mean, I could reload a save, but honestly, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. We'll just pick on these guys in a few years and then we'll be fine. But just lesson learned to be more careful with the negotiations because I had them in my thing. I just didn't see that it got unclicked. We will go ahead and put a cut in there though. I mean, we didn't do much this episode, but we did finish the war and it was pretty easy. We are pretty powerful right now. I'm very happy with that. And we're just going to keep trying to blob out a little bit. Maybe not massive. I just want to blob out enough where I can, you know, pick on some of these other guys. And maybe we do want to be massive. I honestly don't know. And probably the biggest reason we might want to be massive is because eventually some of these very large guys are going to come knocking and we want to be able to deal with those in the right time. So we'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.